welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome back to the Sherman. I think this is the M4A2 with the updated turret. It still has the stubby 75 and the welded hull armor. So this is a replay sent in by 43E's very own DoNotEvenTry, also known as Paul Gamma on YouTube. So Colonel Paul, I think, is his YouTube channel, and he does a lot of model building, and there was a time when you would never hear the end of his praise for the Sherman tank. He is a true Sherman fanboy, and there's definitely room in War Thunder for those kinds of people. And Paul is also someone that's been on and off and on again the Toshio Thunder Discord. So if you'd like to join a nice, pleasant, positive community, mostly based around my YouTube channel and the War Thunder stuff that goes on there, or if you'd like to send in a replay, I have a link to the Discord in the description of this video. So, as Paul gets into position, you've no doubt already noticed that this video is mostly uncut, much like the German military itself, and this is a sim replay. Along with that, we have a view from the gunner's sight bug. I think this is fairly common in sim replays, by the way. You've already no doubt noticed it. That view range on the gun from gunner view is a little bit borked, but we'll get through this together, I promise. In any of yeah, that's ugly, isn't it? It's not great, I'm not gonna lie. Gaijin, please fix your things. Ladies and gentlemen, the War Thunder replay system. Anyway, when the world is not glitching out, it's just dang beautiful. Another beautiful thing, the position that Paul's in here is giving him great view on advancing enemies, and he has the gun depression to get the cannon on them as well. Now, if only we could get the camera on target. But that's pretty much out of my hands. It looks like this Sherman still has the custom camouflage that I put on it for a different replay video, so I hope you'll bear with me with this non-historical weeb-tastic camo provided by was it Jane? Yeah, Jane J. Sargent. I think that's an anime character. I'm a little behind on my anime watching by about 5 years. But I don't know. I haven't been a follower of war anime before, so I don't think I'd be interested in the weeb World War II anime at all, or whatever anthropomorphic vehicles you kids are enthusing over. You people are weird. Anyway, whoa. The view's getting all kinds of funky, and the one spot you can bounce on that Panzer III, Colonel Paul, or sorry, DoNotEvenTry, manages to find, and yet another couple rounds and that enemy goes down. But the target-rich environment is now, well, being but is that a dead tank? Doesn't look dead. Replay bug? I want to go with replay bug. There we go. Yeah, it's a replay bug. Ladies and gentlemen, the War Thunder replay system. So I hope you're enjoying this time we get to spend together on what's clearly not going to be the longest replay, but I was in the habit of lining up 3 or so replays in a single video for a runtime of under half an hour if I can help it. But I figured I would put this one out there all by itself just because Colonel Paul hasn't, check out his YouTube channel, but DoNotEvenTry hasn't sent us a replay for a while, so I thought since he's a new kid on the block, as it were, and showing very nicely the strengths of the Sherman, as I'm sure he is happy to broadcast, I thought I would set this aside for a special episode. In fact, I think I might do a few more of these good old-fashioned one replay, one video videos. Then I can even put his name in the title. In any event, already up to 4 kills, which is very respectable in sim and really demonstrating the lethality of the Sherman's 75 against these, we'll call these upper low tier German vehicles, the Panzer III and later on the Panzer IV. Very capable tanks, but lacking the low-speed single-plane stabilizer that the Sherman has access to, as well as having significantly less post-penetration damage when talking about the Panzer III. Add to that the fact that the Sherman is just a really well-rounded vehicle. I've sung the praises of this vehicle plenty, and yet against that enemy Stug 75, the APHE round just decided to cease to exist. Round penetrates 40 millimeters of armor. I've decided to die. Okay, but the Sherman has another trick up his sleeve as Paisano Italiano tries to pull off an advance, followed up by another team member, and yes, he can with one of the, that's right, fuel tank destroyed, and we get crew knocked out. Another shot, and the second Italian tank goes down. There we have another iteration of that replay bug where it shows a destroyed vehicle as though it is not. Oh, and he gone. Destroyed. Now what happened to that Stug? It would be nice to find him. Did he back into smoke, as German players are wont to do? Looks like that is not what he chose to do. With DoNotEvenTry up to 7 kills in this fast-paced sim match, and taking a round from the Stug. Indeed, if my ears do not deceive, that was an ammo cook-off sound we heard, but DoNotEvenTry seems to have survived that just fine. Maybe they tossed out the flaming rounds. I don't know, man. I just live here. Excuse me, my legs are very dead, and I need to readjust them. Floor gang. Ugh. Oh yeah. Love you, mummy. My wife is very, very pregnant. Our baby boy Joshi is due on Monday, so that's excuse me, it's pretty late here. That's very, very exciting, but it also means that she's even more tired than usual, and getting a little bit tired of this replay bug, but man, there's only so much I can do, and I did really enjoy this video. nonetheless, and just missing the cannon barrel of that Italian TD means that Do Not Even Try, playing perhaps a bit too aggressively there, ends up exposing his side and getting APHE'd to death. And yet, as we close the sidebars there, this is a sim match, so he has one more spawn because he started the match in a medium tank. If you play in a heavy or certain tank destroyers, I think maybe just is it the Ferdy and the Yagged Tiger? I'm not quite sure, but those you don't get a second spawn in sim unless they change things. I'm not quite sure if they switched over to an SP system yet or not. Been a while since I played sim ground battles, but a nice series of kills and a nice end to the match for Do Not Even Try. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Say like and subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel.